Hi job seekers! Today we're going to talk about some of the steps to take before you officially kick off your job search. So some of this might sound like very basic information, but it's so important to set yourself up for a successful search. So first things first, keeping your resume updated is key. Potential employers want to see your most recent and relevant work experience. So you're going to want to make sure that you include your current position, your responsibilities, and of course the achievements in that role. Don't forget to include updated contact information. A lot of people use Indeed these days, and they forget to update their contact information on Indeed. And sometimes those Indeed resumes get all muddled up and jumbled up and don't look very pretty. So make sure that your Indeed resume is accurate with an updated phone number and a good email address. While we're talking about phone numbers, ensure that your phone number is number one, working, but number two, set up to receive voicemails. So it's so important that your voicemail is not full. And speaking of voicemails, let's make sure that that voicemail messaging that you have is appropriate as well. There are lots of funny voicemail messages that you can leave. With that being said, as you're kicking off your employment search, make sure that's professional. As we're talking about professional items, let's talk about that email address. So if you've had the same email address since you were 8 years old, might be time to change that. Depends on if you were like a really professional 8-year-old, right? But make sure if your email address is using nicknames, if it's using like teddy bear or anything inappropriate, make sure that you're updating that and your email address is appropriate and professional. Also, you're going to want to do a social media audit of yourself and find out what could prospective employers find out about you based on your social media platforms. Make sure that you're doing that look and checking your privacy settings and only having public information out there that you're comfortable with. And speaking of social media, leverage those accounts, right? So LinkedIn is a great professional social media networking site. Make sure you're updated there. Share your achievements, share your job history, contact information is great. You could be recruited right off of LinkedIn. Again, so like to recap, we need to make sure your resume is updated phone number, available to take messages, appropriate voicemail message, make sure your email address is appropriate, social media audit, all of those things in place, then go out there and get your resume in front of those companies that are looking to hire. Remember, you are in control of the narrative professionally on your paper and on your social media, but it's up to you to take those steps prior to getting your resume in front of that hiring manager. Best of luck in your job search. Let us know if you have any questions.